Once upon a time, once upon a time. Once upon a time, at the edge of the forest lived a woodcutter and his wife and 2 children, Hansel and Gretel. The family was very poor and had difficulty finding food. One day, the woodcutter's wife, the children's stepmother, said to her husband, "We must leave the children in the forest, or we will all starve to death." Their father was against this idea at first, but eventually agreed to it, unable to withstand his wife's insistence. Hansel and Gretel heard their stepmother's plan, and Hansel stuffed white stones in his pocket. The next morning, their stepmother took them to the forest. Hansel left a trail of stones on the road. The stepmother left the children in the forest. But thanks to the stones left by Hansel, the children were able to return home. The next day, the stepmother did the same thing again, but this time Hansel had to leave bread crumbs instead of stones. The birds ate the crumbs and the children got lost in the forest. After walking for a long time, they saw a house made of sweets, cakes, and chocolate. They were very hungry, so they approached the house and started to eat. The owner of the house, an old witch, saw them and invited them in. She was very kind at first, but in fact she had bad intentions. The witch locked Hansel in a cage and started to feed him. She wanted to fatten him up and eat him. She forced Gretel to do the housework. One day, the witch said to Gretel, "Go into the oven and see if the bread is baked." Gretel realized that the witch was trying to push her into the oven and said, "I don't know how to get in. Can you show me?" The witch got angry and entered the oven herself, and Gretel pushed the witch and closed the oven door. The witch burnt to death in the oven. Hansel and Gretel found a lot of jewelry and gold in the witch's house. Taking this treasure, they left the forest and finally returned home. Their father was very happy to see them, and their stepmother disappeared. Thanks to the witch's treasure, Hansel, Gretel, and their father never starved again and lived a happy life.